What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. Welcome back to our Life is Strange community series, and we have the Life is Strange episode 4, Life is Strange season 2, episode 4 live stream announcement that I want to talk about in this video. It's pretty much just kind of like a glorified or a longer version of me talking about live streaming this episode, kind of my final thoughts getting ready for this episode, releasing in 2 days. Now, here's the thing. When I'm recording this video, the game is coming out on the Thursday. I know that for a few of the past episodes, they tend to release the day before for some insane reason. I don't know why you put out and this is just another problem, I believe, with this game. And welcome to any new people, and welcome back to those that don't like me. This is a game that they announced the release date. Finally, thank God that they actually give us a release date schedule. But then what they do is they actually give us the game like a day early before the actual release date actually is. So it's a little bit confusing, but what I do want to say in this video in terms of this live stream is I'm going to be live streaming it literally the day it comes out. Okay, so not tomorrow, but Thursday, we're going to be live streaming this game. Now, I really want to make this something. I want this to be a pretty special live stream. I live streamed, I believe, the first 2 episodes of this game, and the second episode especially, it was like a 2.5-hour episode, and it was just so long, so drawn out, in my opinion, very boring. And it's not that I didn't have fun with it, but there just wasn't a lot there, I feel like, to actually live stream. We had like the regular people come for sure that have always watched our live streams or watched them weekly. We had them come, and that's awesome, and I greatly appreciate all of those people and anybody really that watches this live stream at any point in time. I greatly appreciate it. But what I think and I didn't live stream episode 3. I decided not to do that. So what I've found from these past couple months, though, making these videos, is I do feel like there's a group of people out there that at least respect my opinion, right? Respect my opinion, respect what I'm saying, even if we have a difference of opinions. And I want to see you guys, or I would like to see you guys join us on the live stream. So we're going to be doing it at some point between 3:30 and 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, that is when we're going to be live streaming episode 4. And I feel like that's a good time. I don't want to do this later at night. We normally live stream around 6:30, 6:45 at night, p.m. again, Pacific Standard Time. But the thing is, well, firstly, for that, Eastern time, it's already, close to 10 o'clock at night. It's a Thursday night. School is starting for a lot of people. It has already started, so I don't want to start it that late. And also, I expect this episode to be 2.5 hours. I'm going to try and get through it as fast as humanly possible, to be honest. And if it was like the first season of Life is Strange, I would just spend as much time in the world, exploring the world. But what I find with this season, maybe this episode's different, I don't know, but what I find with this season is that I'm not as interested in the environment, in the world, in the characters having those side dialogues. So it should take me, I believe, 2 to 2.5 hours. So I don't want to start super late. Also, we have some people from the UK or Europe, just in general, that people, they tend to watch, or they can watch if they're able to. And again, starting close to 7 o'clock my time is like 2, 3, 4 a.m. for people overseas. So I want to do this in the middle of the day, kind of. Again, 3:30 to 4. That way it's done by like 6:30. So that's the plan. It's going to be just like normal. It's going to be on this YouTube channel, so youtube.com/podcast now. We'll be live streaming. We'll put out a post saying that we're live streaming. I'll post it on Twitter, and we'll just sit down and have a nice, a nice live stream. Again, I'm very excited for this. I mean, maybe I've gotten myself all hyped up for nothing, but I'd like to see you guys that have been here and have seen my Life is Strange videos and have participated and have commented on all these videos. I want to see you guys there, and some of you were there even back in episodes 1 and 2. It's just that I felt like, again, it kind of dragged. It was such a long live stream. The episodes, to me, were so below average to just being bad. In episode 3, I just decided not to do it at all. But this episode, I definitely want to do things differently. Definitely want to live stream it again. Episode 5, I'm going to be doing the same thing. Well, unless this live stream completely flops and fails, we'll be live streaming episode 5 as well. And then in terms of coverage after that, I'll have a review of the episode, I believe, out on Saturday. Normally, I would do it the day after, so Friday, but every Friday we have our new shows, our 2 new shows, Honest Movies, Honest Gaming, and, so you can only have so many videos that go up on YouTube that they give the notifications out for, so I don't want to try and squeeze that Life is Strange review there, so that review will go up on Saturday, and then Pretty much, again, if you guys haven't watched the past videos of the community series, I want to try and do some different things. Obviously, we'll get ready for episode 5 in December. I'll be talking a little bit about episode 5, probably another video about how it's unnecessary or not worth the wait or not worth your time, stuff like that. So we'll be talking about episode 5 for sure, but at the same time, I do want to possibly review the Life is Strange comics. I want to have different, conversations in general. We can also talk about just in general, the ending of this season, how this is only one episode left after episode 4, and then what happens after that. Do we get a Deck 9 announcement? Do we know that there's a spin-off coming? How long do we wait for season 3? What will happen there? Would Sean and Daniel be part of it? If they left Max and Chloe in the dust at season 1, do they leave these two at season 2 and tell a brand new story for season 3? So all those kind of discussions we'll be having in between episodes 4 and 5, and there's a long wait. It's 3.5 months that we have to wait for episode 5 after episode 4. At this point, this is exciting. This live stream in 2 days is exciting because I do want to talk to you guys in real time. I want to talk to you guys while being able to bash a game that I bash all the time in these videos in real time. That's what's exciting about it. I am not excited about this episode in the slightest. I know after episode 1, leading into episode 1, I was so excited and so happy and so ready to play it. And then episode 1 was just like, oh, this is average to even maybe below average. And then, kind of hype myself up for episode 2. And episode 2 I thought was absolutely awful. And then at that point, episode 3, I had no hype, no emotion for going in. And I believe it was the worst episode of all of them. I know everybody seems to think it's the best episode. We just different opinions there. That's totally cool. I absolutely hated that episode. So I'm way past the point of building my expectations up for this season. I know people have told me, at this point, you keep bashing, you keep saying bad things about it. It's never going to turn around. You're never going to, you're never going to think it's good. I think there's a lot of holes in that, and they'll normally follow that up with stop making videos. That's the part I disagree with, but I do agree with the fact that, at this point, I don't think episode 4 in 2 days is going to do anything for me. I 100% don't think it's going to do anything. I think it's just going to set up a predictable conclusion. Again, we talked about that, of Sean and Daniel, one of the two. I really do believe one of the two is going to end up taking the other one out. I don't want to say the word because of YouTube, but I really feel like that's what's going to happen. And if episode 4 kind of sets that up, that would be my prediction. That's kind of what I feel like we're leading to. And episode 4 is just kind of in the way of that inevitable conclusion to this way below average and massively disappointing season, in my opinion. So, guys, those that like Life is Strange, I hope you guys come and watch the live stream. I won't just bash it to bash it, okay? I'm going to give it kind of a chance. If I see something I don't like in it, I'll make a comment of it, in the spot or on the spot, but, I'm not going to, it's not just going to be a cringe fest of me attacking the game. So hopefully if you guys like the game, you'll come. If you guys don't like the game and you agree with my opinions, you'll come. If you don't like me, stop by and say it too. That would be pretty funny. I think I would get a good laugh out of that. So I'm excited for this. I hope to see you guys there. And I'm also, again, if this game comes out tomorrow, I also see that as being just fine, because I know a lot of people have even told me in the past that they would want to beat it themselves before watching me live stream it. So that's totally cool. I think, live streaming it Thursday, again, Pacific time, I'm like the latest time out there. So mostly if you play it Thursday during the day or you play it Wednesday night or whatever, you're going to beat me to playing it. Okay. So hopefully you guys will have all played it. Those that want to have played it first, then watch me, you'll be able to do that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all of those that watch these videos, comment on these, you guys that come to live streams, both, regular viewers and also you guys if you want to stop in on Thursday. I greatly appreciate it. Just want to make this quick video announcing it and talking about, again, episode 4 and 5. So thank you guys so much for watching again. I hope to see you all Thursday.